Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing requirements associated with, requirements for visa extension, not associated with, but the requirements for a visa extension. In the past, we've assisted a number of people over the years dealing with retirement visa extension, business visa extension, etc. Marriage visa extension, and in some limited cases, those cases can be a little bit difficult sometimes. But yeah, visa extension generally, business visa extension is kind of its own thing. But retirement and marriage visa extensions, oftentimes you're going to have to show documentation pertaining to your financial ability to support yourself in Thailand in order to obtain an extension of status, be it in retirement visa status, marriage visa status. Again, business visas, they tend to be extended in a different way, and you're not looking at banking information per se. You're actually looking at work permit documentation, tax documentation associated with an extension of a business visa. But for purposes of this video, I want to go ahead and put this up on screen, and it's titled Records the Testimony of Aliens Long Stay. This is from Roy at Immigration Office, as you can see, but quoting directly, I have collected, I think they meant collected, money by opening the accounts with the banks in Thailand as follows. And then as you can see, they have bank name, branch, province, account number, deposit amount, total balance, etc. I mean, they're asking for a lot of information, at least Roy at Immigration is. I was actually made aware of this via one of the viewers of this channel, and tip of the hat to that person for sending me this. But yeah, it does look like they're starting to ask for more and more information pertaining to banking directly from immigration. So that means now immigration would have your bank account info in their own files. Now, whether or not that's hooked into the digital system, I don't know. Whether or not that has any bearing on whether or not the banks can really talk to law enforcement, even immigration, I'm not sure that that's really in the offing, because there are bank privacy rules here in Thailand which do preclude the government from having total access to your documentation associated with banking. Although here recently, I've noticed, IDs are now required for those who want to transfer money bank to bank. That was something I really liked about first being here in Thailand, is that they had a lot of bank privacy. You could do your own business. You could transact in cash. Now it's increasingly, it seems like, I don't know, it seems like the government's more and more getting on board with this World Economic Forum agenda or the OECD or whatever it is, to where, we're going to be surveilled and whatnot in terms of our banking. And this appears to be sort of one more step in that direction. Now, I do understand Thai immigration has something of a different mandate, especially here in Thailand. And from the standpoint of, yeah, I get that they need to enforce immigration law, adhere to immigration policy here in Thailand. I do sort of understand why banking information and perhaps documentation might be of interest to Thai immigration. Now, that said, I still don't love the trend overall. I do understand why there might be a need for it in an immigration context, but I often worry, as I believe it was Oliver Wendell Holmes, a justice on the Supreme Court, said, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. This may be one of those examples of ongoing pavement